Portals? Gateways? AC/DC? Highway to Hell? Coincidence? I think not. This is Indie Spotlight. Welcome to Indie Spotlight, special Indie Uprising 3, Day 4. Today we're going to be talking about gateways. As always, we're going to start off with the trailer. We haven't actually shown the trailer before, but we have talked about gateways, so let's check it out. Now, I can stand here and talk to you about gateways as much as I want, but why would you want to hear it from me? Why wouldn't you like to hear it from the developer? Well, let's do just that.
Hey, I'm David Johnston from Smudged Cat Games. I created Gateways, one of the games in this year's Indie Games Uprising. I'm based in the UK. I work from home. It's my home office. I mainly work on my own on the projects. I do all the game design and programming, but I do work with some other people on Gateways. I work with Bennett Aldis from Fat Cat Comics, who has done the graphics for the game. Gateways is got a lot in common with Portal. It's kind of like a 2D version of Portal, but it does take the game in some new directions. If you get the initial the gateway gun, which lets you put down two gateways and travel between 2 points on the map. But then you also get the scaling gateway, which lets you put down two different size gateways, one small and one big. If you travel through the small gateway, then you come out the large one twice as big, or it looks like the map is scaled down. Or if you go through the other way, go through the large one and come out the small one, then you get shrunk down, or the map appears to be bigger. You also acquire one that lets you rotate the gravity of the world. So if you put one on the wall and one on the ceiling, as you walk through the one on the wall, you'll basically come out appearing to walk along the walls of the map. And then finally, and the most complicated one, you get a time travel gateway, which works by you put down the first gateway, and then you wait so much time before placing the second one, and then as you place that second one, it connects up to the first one at the time the first gateway was placed. So as soon as you place that second gateway and it opens, you look through and you see yourself on the other side having just placed that first gateway. And that produces some interesting puzzles where you can travel back in time and encounter past versions of yourself, which you can use to solve puzzles and progress further throughout the map. The whole the game is set on one large map. There's no different levels or loading between different areas. It's all set in one giant area, which gradually unlocks. It's a Metroidvania style game, so as you acquire the different power-ups throughout the game, that lets you access different parts of the map and lets you progress further and further. The game's been in development for a long time. It started at the beginning of 2009. We came up with the initial idea of the sort of view through the gateways, which is quite different from in 2D from in 3D. And from there, I sort of wondered about the different types of gateways that you could do, and eventually, came up with the 4 different types: the basic one, the scaling, rotation, and the time travel. I worked on the game on and off. I'm not actually a full-time indie quite yet. I've been working on gateways all of this year, but before that, I had been working doing other jobs, so I hadn't been working on the game full-time. So it's only really this year that I've managed to actually get the game completely finished and into a polished state. So yeah, that's the basics of the game and how it came about, how it's been in development for quite a while. It's going to be part of this year's Uprising, so keep an eye out for it.
Firstly, I want to say special thanks to David Johnston for taking the time out of his day to make sure that he could give us an informational video about the game. It really meant a lot, and it definitely shows that there are those developers that really want people to know about their game, and they are really willing to spend some time to educate you on it and to let you know about it and get it out there. So thanks, David. It meant a lot. By the way, my middle name is David, so we've got a little bit of a bond there. So yeah, if you start making some money, you know, another David, no. As always, Clearance Bin Review is all over this. They have a preview of the game, they have an article about Smudged Cat Games, and they also have an interview with Smudged Cat Games. You can also find an interview by the Indie Mine over at their website as well, which we'll link in the description bar. And you can visit their website at smudgedcat.com to see more of what they've been developing and what they worked on. You can also follow them on Twitter at twitter.com/smudgedcat. Alright, that does it for this episode of Indie Spotlight Special Indie Uprising Edition. Again, as always, if you have any information, any news, trailers, or new releases about video games in the indie market, or if you're an indie developer on any of these games that are coming out in the next few weeks, make sure to let us know. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/Dazerin, Ryan at twitter.com/MasterBlood, or VBGTV at twitter.com/VBGTV. I am your host, Kyle Locke, and I will see you tomorrow when we talk about the next Indie Uprising title.